Today's e-presentation is done by Dr. Elizabeth Jayavardhani Samuel, Associate Professor, Department of General Medicine, Karpagam Faculty of Medical Sciences and Research, situated in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, South India. Today's topic of e-presentation is environmental estrogen, rising prevalence of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, lung cancer, tuberculosis. 75% asthma had increased. COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, had increased 20-fold more than asthma. Lung cancer was seen to rise steadily from 1935, as you can see in this graph, whereas the other cancers are declining due to their appropriate treatment. Smoking was attributed as a cause. When it was observed 94-year-old male on pipe smoking were alive, but youth was smoking after contraception family welfare program, which is Guillotin protocol, implemented without evidence for therapeutic indication or safety, suffered lung cancer. Tuberculosis was doubling in incidence in 2009. Multi-drug resistant strains were emerging in spite of implementation of National Tuberculosis Eradication Program effectively. When we recognize conglomeration of symptoms prior to understanding etiopathogenesis, it is syndrome. After elucidating etiology, it's termed disease. So based on the elucidated pathology, that constitutes therapeutic indication for medical intervention to save lives from jaws of death and diseases. For example, hernia or intestinal descent by weakened parietal abdominal wall. So surgery to strengthen the abdominal wall, that is therapeutic protocol. Whereas an infection produced by microbial invasion, coronavirus or Nipah virus or tuberculosis, mycobacterium, then antimicrobial is therapeutic protocol. To save lives from jaws of death by diseases, medical intervention is planned, that is evidence-based medical practice, therapeutic indication, therapeutic protocols and therapeutic policies. Preventing or terminating lives or pregnancies, prevention, family welfare scheme so-called, they are non-evidence-based medical practice, they are Guillotin protocol. So what else are the inhaled toxins, pollutants in air apart from smoking that may be contributing to this rising hyperreactive airway disease, tuberculosis, lung cancer, because 60% of lung cancers are seen in non-smokers. 5 years of smoking is highly significant predictor. 15% of variability of forced expiratory volume in first second is explained by pack years, suggesting an additional environmental or genetic factors contributing to the impact of smoking on development of airflow obstruction, tendency of increased bronchoconstriction in response to a variety of exogenous stimuli. One of the defining features of asthma, COPD, that is chronic obstructive airway disease, hyperresponsiveness. What factors make the young with smoking but using contraception, sunflower seed oil, refined oil succumb to lung cancer than the elderly with occasional smoking but no contraception, blessed with many children on virgin coconut oil, no lung cancer? For this, we have to understand environmental estrogen, endogenous estrogen, androgen surveillance of cell metabolism. 1997, Professor Paul Deborah discovered that increasing estrogen-like particles are detected as pollutant in the air. He analyzed to detect probably some industrial emissions which we are inhaling leading to infertility, but he discovered estrogen-like particles are in the rise as pollutant. Dr. Susan Jobling of Brunel University of United Kingdom discovered estrogenic compounds increase in waters by 1994. Dr. Susan had the postulate some industrial waste let out in waters causing disappearance of fish. Prediction in 1990. By 2000, 90% of fish would have disappeared. By 2048, 98% there will be no seafood. By 2050, most of the islands will be under the sea. Her postulate was industrial waste. Finding was estrogen. Why? How estrogen in air and water increasing as pollutant. Estrogen secreted into blood. It's a hormone, circulates in blood, protects the cell from going for cancer, helps in cell metabolism, that is new cell membrane synthesis, steroid hormone synthesis, bile acid synthesis, protects by nitric oxide vasodilatation effect from heart attack, stroke, myocardial infarction, that is, and makes the bone strong as steel. Once estrogen is metabolized, it disappears, is secreted in the blood. So unless blood is spilled, estrogen cannot come to the environment. By natural death, estrogen cannot come to the environment. By accident, 50 ml of blood spilled, rest will clot, so we don't exsanguinate death by hemostasis. 863 million reported surgical abortions till 2010. WHO reported 37.5 million those 2014, but now it's become 50 million reported surgical abortions per year in the globe, 498 abortions per minute. Contraception equals to abortion at semicell level. Half cell, that is tubectomy, vasectomy. Unicell, bicell level is Copperty or diaphragm. Multicell levels is medical termination of pregnancy, abortion less than 12 weeks or more. Liberal abortions of 20 to 25 weeks and more. 498 reported surgical abortions per minute into 60 minutes in 24 hours in 365 days into 50 to 80 years into 350 ml per 1000 ml of minimum blood loss per abortion into 4200 picogram of estrogen per ml of aborted blood. We are considering taking 350. They can lose up to 2 liters also. So environmental pollutant by estrogen equates with aborted blood. When a mother is blessed with 10 children, she will not menstruate for 20 years or 200 months during lactation pregnancy. The contraception menstrual frequency increases to 200 months per mother. 1989 million women of reproductive age group in a 350 ml menstrual blood loss to 300 picogram of estrogen per menstrual wastage per person equates to environmental estrogen. So environmental estrogen rising in the air and waters equates with aborted blood, contraceptive menstrual blood, polluted air. All of us are inhaling, global inhalation. Aborted blood, contraceptive blood, polluted water, we are all ingesting, global ingestion. Biomass fuels, fossil fuels needed for man's existence from Stone Age, resulting in emission of carbon dioxide, are utilized by plants for photosynthesis. Our breath is exhaled in nostrils or food for plants, replacing oxygen. Ecobalance cycle by creation to support life. But aborted blood, contraceptive menstrual blood from 1920, depletion of oxygen of air, water cannot be replaced by plants, producing progressive cumulative depletion of oxygen, global hypoxia, global warming, condensed oxygen, ozone layer depletion, radiation increases, birds, grapes are disappearing due to irreversible fault of chromosomes secondary to radiation, warming, hypoxia. Innocent blood, polluted waters, depleting oxygen of waters results in disappearance of fish. 98% there will be no seafood by 2048. Only 90% seafood has disappeared. 2005 millions of dead fish came ashore in March 2011 at Los Angeles, California. December 2012 whales had come to the surface of broken ice frost for want of oxygen. Global hypoxia, ozone layer depletion, hot air currents, global warming, tsunamis, earthquakes,